Hello Wolves! The first origin video of the year is dedicated to Wanda and Vision's two twin sons, Wiccan and Speed. Thanks to some leaked audition tapes, we now know that Wiccan and Speed will be in WandaVision and will be heavily a part of that show. So in honour of them finally coming to the MCU, I decided to do an origin video on the twins. I was originally going to do this in two parts, like a Wiccan part, then a Speed part, but I thought I might as well just combine it. But I'm also thinking of releasing it as two separate videos this week as well. If you want to watch it just separate, like Wiccan's origin then Speed's, let me know if that's a good idea, because I don't know. Because I mean, you could just skip this one if you want to get to the character you want to see. To start this video off, I will tell you the boys' joint origins, then we'll move on to their individual ones. Now some things will overlap, some things will be repeated. This isn't very detailed, like this isn't this comic, this happened, this issue, this happened. This is just a basic origin that you might want to know for WandaVision. Piece of paper falling on the floor. Scarlet Witch wanted to be a mum. She wanted this so much that she used her reality warping powers to conjure and create two sons. The boys were created out of two pieces of 5 broken fragments of the soul of Mephisto, who is a demon. You didn't know, like that name didn't give you a clue. He's a demon. These fragments were lost during a meet-up with Franklin Richards. That just sounds like Mephisto lost them in a game of poker, and I can just imagine Franklin Richards just being like, yes, you're bluffing. I don't know how to play poker, I don't know if that's right. Unfortunately for Wanda, her perfect family was split up when the boys' souls were taken back into Mephisto. The powers that Wanda used to bring the twins alive also happened to destroy them. As soon as the souls were reabsorbed by the demon, both he and the twins were killed. Tough break. And then the souls of her two children were then reincarnated into 2 new boys, which is where the twins separate, and so do we. Not literally, but in the story. Can you imagine? This is where we separate and then you just start falling apart. Why am I going off on that tangent? I don't know. Let's start with Wiccan, who just like his mother has the most backstory and storylines out of their respective twins. Wiccan made his first comic book appearance in April 2005 in issue 1 of Young Avengers. Wiccan was created by Alan Heinberg and Jim Chung, and I'm really sorry if I got your last name wrong there, but I did Google it and there is an interview and the interviewer said Chung, so I hope I got it right and I'm sorry if I didn't. Wiccan's real name is William Kaplan, but he goes by Billy. Billy is the oldest of 3 boys and was born to Rebecca and Jeff Kaplan. His childhood was pretty conventional and his parents were very supportive. While his home life was as good as it could be, his school life was not. Billy was bullied relentlessly, mainly because of his sexuality. After a particularly rough day at school, Billy takes refuge outside the Avengers mansion. On this particular day, he meets Scarlet Witch, who upon noticing the bruising on Billy, heals his wounds and advises him that he should stick up for himself next time it happens. Taking this to heart, the very next day he stands up to his bully, but in doing so, his mutant powers manifest and he very nearly kills the boy. Billy's powers include reality warping like his mother, flight, he can teleport and lightning generation, and more. He began to use his powers more and more, and he decided to go back to the Avengers mansion to talk to his favourite member, Scarlet Witch, to discuss his powers and to hopefully get some training. By the time he makes it there, he discovers that the Avengers have disbanded. Tough break. That's going to be like my catchphrase throughout this video. Tough break. Unbeknownst to him, he was actually on a list of potential Avengers called the Avengers Failsafe Program that was created by Vision. It was to be used in the event that the Avengers broke up. The Avengers Failsafe was found by Ironlord, who used the program to search for the next generation of Avengers to make up the Young Avengers group. Because of this program, Ironlord was able to track down Billy and ask for his help. So, Billy is now a part of the Young Avengers. His original codename was Asgardian, but thanks to a suggestion by Stature and Hawkeye, he changed it to Wiccan, for the best. After being a member of the Young Avengers for a while, he started dating fellow member Teddy, aka Hulkling, and no, he is not Hulk's son. We will do an origin. Billy had tried in vain to tell his parents about his powers and the Young Avengers, but his mum and dad just thought he was telling them about his new boyfriend, who they already loved and they support their relationship, hashtag supportive parents. Billy's childhood home was very nearly destroyed by the Super Skrull. This attack actually took the life of Teddy's mother, And I bet Billy's parents after this event understood what he was trying to say. Got the panicked message, bit too late. Not long after his mother's death, Teddy is captured by Kree sentries, and of course Wiccan is distressed because his boyfriend has just disappeared and he wants to find him as soon as possible. They needed help, so they consulted the Avengers failsafe program once again and found a boy named Tommy Shepard. The Young Avengers rescue Tommy from a detention centre that was using power dampening technology. After finding Tommy at the juvenile detention centre, Stature immediately notices the similarities between Billy and Tommy, commenting that they could be twins. Intriguing. Tommy helps the team and they eventually find and rescue Hulkling, and then he becomes a part of the team. The boys discover their potential relationship to Scarlet Witch and Vision from Super Skrull. Billy believes it pretty much straight away, while Tommy is more skeptical. Billy and Tommy decide to search for their maybe mother to get some answers. They both search Wondergore, where Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver were born, and Genosha, where a secret base for the Brotherhood of Mutants was located, but they didn't find her there. The Avengers become suspicious about Billy because of his shared abilities with Wanda and because his powers had overpowered previously, so they decide to keep him under watch. The Young Avengers break him out, and along with Magneto and Quicksilver, they continue to search for Scarlet Witch. It's like a family reunion. The group discover Wanda, but she's lost her memory and also depowered. And yeah, she's also engaged to Doctor Doom, so she's not having a great week. After a little bit of time travel, of course, Wanda finally confirms that Billy and Tommy are her reincarnated children. So that's the basic knowledge for Billy, aka Wiccan, with a lot of story jumps in between. Obviously I couldn't do his entire storylines. I thought I would just do a coherent one from his birth to meeting his mother. I might do individual storylines later on, but I thought basic was the way to go. Okay, on to Speed. I've already told you guys about him as a baby, so we're just going to jump straight into it when he was a teenager. Speed was also created by Alan Heinberg and Jim Chung and made his first appearance in February 2006 in issue 10 of Young Avengers. Tommy Shepard is the only son of Frank and Mary Shepard and was raised in Springfield, New Jersey. For most of Tommy's life, he was bouncing around different juvenile halls. It was in one of these juvenile halls that he met Lisa, aka Coat of Arms, and the two shared a semi-romantic relationship. At one point, Tommy vaporizes his school and was taken away and imprisoned in a high-powered facility. Tommy's powers include supersonic speed, super fast reflexes, a very fast metabolism, lucky. He can also create hyperkinetic vibrations that can basically destroy any object, any solid object, and more. In this facility, he was experimented on for months and kept in a power dampening cell. The goal was to turn him into a living weapon. The Young Avengers locate him due to the Avengers failsafe program and rescue him. Stature notices the likeness of Tommy and Billy Kaplan, aka Wiccan, and that Tommy also looks a lot like Quicksilver due to his powers and hair. The breakout from the facility didn't go unnoticed and armed officers soon find them. Tommy violently attacks the guards and doctors, but is stopped by Hawkeye and Patriot. Tommy helps the team rescue Hulkling and afterwards becomes an official member. He learns from Super Skrull that he and Billy could be Wanda and Vision's lost children. Tommy was skeptical, well, Billy pretty much believed it straight away. He went with Billy on the search for Scarlet Witch and soon warmed up to the idea of Billy as his brother, and even called him his brother from time to time, and even started calling Wanda his mother. The pair take a trip to Genosha and Wondergore to look for Wanda, but they couldn't find her there. Afterwards, Tommy even went on a date with Hawkeye. Not that one. And they even kissed, but decided not to pursue a romantic relationship. After finding their possible mother with the help from Magneto and Quicksilver, they discover her with amnesia, her powers are gone, and she's also engaged to Doctor Doom. I'm going to repeat this joke from the first one, but that is not a good week. After some Back to the Future stuff, Wanda confirms that she is the mother of Tommy and Billy and that they are in fact her long lost children. So that is it. That is the basic origin for both twins. I hope we get to see them aged up in the show. I'm sure we will. I don't think Marvel will keep them that age for long, because having kids and having them as kids is a way to show time progression. So if you do a movie in, say, what timeline are you on, like 2023 or something, I don't think it's that, and then the kid's still the same age in 2029, it's not going to work unless that kid has some powers that stop it de-aging. But if you age it up rapidly, it'll work much better. So I think that's what they're going to go for. I'm excited that the twins are going to be a part of the show. I really hope Hulkling will also be a part, because I would love to see Hulkling and Wiccan together. Just like with Wanda and Pietro, there's kind of a difference in stories between the two. One's the more popular and powerful twin, I feel, so they have more storylines and more backstory, while the other twin, although I do love Tommy and Quicksilver just as much as I love Wanda and Wiccan, it's just the way that they are. Of course, I had to miss some big parts of their stories out to try and make this a basic make sense origin. If you like that, let me know, or do you want more detail? I don't know, I'm still figuring out how to do these, but let me know down below what you think. Should I put more detail in? Is this okay for a basic origin? Also let me know whether you would like 2 separate videos, one just for Speed and one just for Wiccan as well as this, or whether this will just do. I really hope you guys like this video, because I really do like doing origin videos. I really do enjoy writing them, filming them, editing them, and that's basically all I do with them, but I really do like doing them. So if you have any video suggestions, please let me know down below. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, because I do videos like this every single week. And if you want to be notified when I upload, click that bell, especially if you want to know if I do the Speed or Wiccan